Novgorod, while Irabasket Nymburk will be taking on the first ever champions of the Basketball Champions League at Brose Tenerife. Well, this Group C has proven to be very competitive. As you can see, some very big performances, some big teams coming up with some big results. But tonight, it's all about here in Bamberg in Germany. These two teams are going to be gunning for a big victory here tonight. Look like a team like Bamberg, the changes they've had to make, and right now they're second bottom with only 1 win and 2 losses, while Mornar, the only winless team here in the group, while Gaziantep having picked up their first victory so far this week in game day 5. So Mornar have to make some noise and really prove a point here on the road. And it doesn't get any tougher than this against a big basketball team like Brose Bamberg. So that's you can see that some shaky shooting nights so far. Hasn't really got off the mark what he would have liked to have done. He's got a big role to play tonight, that's to say the least. Players to look out, of course, you got Derek Needham and Jake Mullivan. Be mistaken by the likes of Mirza Begic and, of course, Rally Ross. This is the team that means business. Uros Lukovic as well, their center now just coming into his prime, and he'll have a big play to say tonight. Tabio Waller as well really needs to step up. This is a team that a lot of these players are in their prime. Not many youth players in tonight, but again, they say that prime age basketball is the best to be there. Well, there's Murray, the big man from Egypt, who featured for Egypt in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Just came up short on qualification for the FIBA World Cup in China. He was a member of Medi Bayreuth, who featured 2 seasons ago in the Basketball Champions League. Paris Lee making the journey over, having last year led Antwerp to the Final Four. Antwerp Giants had a very good season, off to a good start as well, so looks like the loss of Paris Lee isn't hurting too much, while Louis Olinde stepping in as a youth player coming through the systems in German basketball. The lineups, I wonder what kind of approach these 2 coaches will have, but you know, these 2 head-to-heads, I mean, Bamberg are averaging only 68 points per game, while Mornar averaging 72, but Bamberg are a better rebounding team. Stats more in favor of the visitors, who are still winless. Team from Montenegro, and as we mentioned, 40% shooting field goal team, as well as a 32% three-point shooting team. They do average 9.3 turnovers per game. So they're going to have to really change it tonight, that's for sure. Well, last week they were on the road against Nizhny Novgorod, but they lost by 20 points. And again, they didn't do too badly at home against Brose Tenerife, but it's the home games that have to count. Vef Riga, as we mentioned, with 1 win, the only win they got was against Mornar. This team is really going to have to step up tonight and really play some high-tempo basketball. They're going to come out with a victory. Needham has been leading the scoring and the assists for Mornar, but again, it'll just be interesting to see how well they'll fare out here on the road in front of a very raucous crowd here. A crowd like Brose Bamberg. Brose Bamberg, 2nd season back in the Champions League, was a tough one as they lost by 20 points in the opening game against Nymburk. And again, at home, dismantled by Nizhny Novgorod. The victory they picked up was last week on the road in Turkey against Gaziantep. Paris Lee was the acquisition they made this year after losing a few Americans last season, but again, it's big shoes to fill when you play for a team like Brose Bamberg. Paris Lee is a left-handed, very shaky point guard who loves to get up and down the court and play high-tempo basketball, can shoot the perimeter shot. And again, really was a surprise last season as he did lead Antwerp to the Final Four, where they came up short in their home arena. Big play to play tonight, that's for sure. Bryce in the lineup tonight, along with Paris Lee and Louis Alinde, as we mentioned, but Cameron Taylor will be a big addition for them, to say the least. As I mentioned, Bryce Taylor played originally from California, played at the University of Oregon, and then started with Colonel Basket's Bond before making the move over here to Bamberg only 2 seasons ago. Both teams now will shake hands, pay each other the homage, and give each other the accolades, and we'll just get set to introduce our officials tonight, as we're just 3.5 away from tip-off here, game day 4 of the regular season. Well, no doubt tempo's going to be key tonight. I mean, it's going to be a will of who gets out on the break, and in my mind, who really shoots well from the perimeter. But in the case of Mornar, one thing they're going to have to do is out-rebound Brose Bamberg. They control the rebounds, could be a different result, as Elie Viator, Nicolas Maestre, and Gatis Salins from Latvia and France are our officials tonight. And we are very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they'll continue to do so here tonight in the Basketball Champions League, brought to you by FIBA. We're going to look at the starting lineups now for Mornar and Brose Bamberg. We'll start with the visitors, and I imagine that they'll go with a very similar start that they had last week, but this is a must-win for them. They don't want to be chasing. You can see Sid Selvic, Milko Bjelica, Uros Lukovic, Derek Needham, their top scorer, and Jacob Pullen will play the point guard spot. They go with a small lineup in the backcourt, but pretty much a big lineup with inside. So again, I guess the issue's got to be played from within the paint in the case of Mornar. Head coach Halo Pavicevic. Again, what an experienced coach they've got in the lineup. Can he turn the fortunes around? Can he change it with them here on the road in Germany? Just get set to look at Brose Bamberg and what's starting lineup, and I guess we will see Paris Lee playing the starting point guard role. High tempo player. I'd imagine to see Bryce Taylor, but it could be wrong in the situation. Lee Wiedmann, Louis Alinde, Senkfelder, and Assem Murray. So we don't have any Bryce Taylor, but Assem Murray, as we mentioned, only 2 seasons ago playing for Medi Bayreuth in the Basketball Champions League, just came up short. Unable to make it through to the playoffs, where they lost against MHP Riesel Liversberg in a double leg, and they lost the second leg at home. It's going to be a big game tonight. Coach Roel Moll's German national. Again, what a season they had last year, and he's got to turn things around, because they know it's going to be an uphill battle here in the regular season. It's live game day 4, the Basketball Champions League. Brose Bamberg, our host, versus Mornar of Montenegro. The question will be tonight, ladies and gentlemen, can the last year's team who made it to the Final Four pick up a second victory, or can Mornar, who just only returned to the Basketball Champions League, get their first win? It's live here. We're live in the Bamberg Arena. Don't go anywhere, as we're set for tip. Here in the Brose Arena in Germany, and the officials are set for tip. Ball is up and we're underway. Mornar get the first possession now of the first quarter, and they'll try and get things going early here in the early stages. Will be key now, tries to split the defense, goes all the way, no help side, but Again, looking for an open shooter. Pulls up, steps back from the three-point line, way off the mark, doesn't get it. Seb Murray with a rebound. Try to love pass down now to Array. Backs down the low block, physical defense in the middle, tries to go up, gets fouled. The Egyptian national will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. It's not a bad move, of course. You can see he just took it in the lane, made that slight bit of contact, and now rewards himself with 2 free throws. Seb Murray, as we mentioned, coming from Giza, Egypt, standing at 6'9". Well, played at Minnesota State, graduated 2015, and had a very interesting career in Europe as he started in Egypt with Zamalek, then went to Lithuania, as we mentioned, 2 seasons with Medi Bayreuth, and then moved to Pinar Kashiaka last season, and now he's here with his 4th season in the Basketball Champions League. He makes a 2nd free throw. Big man Seb Murray, as we mentioned, really likes to assert himself in the low block, cause a lot of back down problems for the post defense. Comes a pick and roll situation. They over defended in the lane, bit of contact, goes up, makes the early basket. What's a strong move. He took it in the lane, went all the way. That is number 8. Sorry, Jacob Bullen. Now throws it down to Murray. Murray wants to attack again under the basket, gets fouled, and again the Egyptian national will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Lukovic now picks up his 2nd personal foul, so Brose Bamberg going early down low. Now we mentioned Mornar was going to try, but look at this for a strong move. Wiedemann over guarding him, and then you can see Bullen going all the way, just kissing it off the glass. Mornar have to make an early substitution as Lukovic has to go to the bench. It looks like here's Begic has just checked into the game. Seb Murray missed the free throw. Well, Murray now makes the 2nd free throw, and he moves up to 3 points. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Here comes the isolation. They're going to try and go pick and roll at the top, and again, they're over-defended. Paris Lee, Bullen comes off the screen in the lane, puts up a floater, and now Jacob Bullen will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Strong move by Jacob Bullen. He just took it in the lane and just got the floater off. Originally from Maywood, Illinois, played his basketball at Kansas State, graduating in 2011. Had a brief stint with Hapoel Yerushalayim, also playing for a few other big clubs. Had a brief stint with the Philadelphia 76ers, then went in the G League for the Delaware 87ers. Now it's his 1st season, 29 years of age. Also played for the Georgia national team. Both teams now just making a effort to get to the free throw lines. They go back down to Seb Murray. Now Cam Murray going Begic. Murray backs down. Murray all the way, spins, goes up, gets the layup. Oh, Seb Murray going in like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with a little baby layup. And right now the big man has all 5 points for Brose Bamberg. In the shot clock now, got to get something going to the basket. Has to kick it out. It's a pump fake. Got to shoot the ball. Long 2-pointer. Gets it up, but no good. Get the offensive rebound. Tries a 3-pointer. Doesn't get it. So far, they're 0 for 2 from the perimeter. Now Paris Lee comes off 1 lead. Alley-oop time. Doesn't connect with it. They keep it alive. Lee in the corner, wide open. Takes a 3-pointer. Paris Lee from downtown nails the triple. Well, he tried to go alley-oop with Seb Murray, but again, it was defended really well, and they got the open look in the corner. Having a player like Paris Lee, team really loves to play up-tempo basketball. In the lane, gets the layup off the backboard. Mornar respond really well. It's number 8, Zijad Selvic. It's his first 2 points of the game. Takes another three-pointer, doesn't get it. Now Brose Bamberg to defend in transition. Selvic now looking to throw it down low. Gets away with a charge, no call, but takes the jump shot from 10 feet, nails it. Well, they thought Mirza Begic was going to get called for an offensive foul. Sorry, it was number 51, Milko Bjelica. Bjelica there, very fortunate to get away. I thought it was a push-off, but it's a strong move by the big man. Downloaded Murray just able to keep it alive. And they turn it over. Well, it's transition now for Mornar. Behind the back, pulls up, transition, 6 the jump shot. Well, what a fast break play there by Mornar. Started by number 5, Derek Needham, who's been their top scorer. Needham just took it in transition, got it behind the back and pulled up for the jump shot. He off the screen, down low, Murray kick out. They get another 3-point in the corner. 3 is up, 3 is no good. Goes out of bounds, and that was a silly play by Selvic. Selvic thought it was going to go out of bounds to them, but you see him shouting to the referee, "Oh, boy, you got to grab it." Well, they almost turned it over again, but Paris Lee just able to keep it alive. Well, it will be sideline ball now to Brose Bamberg. Try and get things going. Paris Lee now takes it with his left hand, dish in the middle. Murray goes all the way and he misses a layup. Well, Mornar got it in transition. Can he take it all the way? Goes in with a finger roll, miss. Oh, baby! Goes in with a tip back dunk. You gotta love it. It's that man, Bjelica. Well, that is why big men follow up on the fast break. Goes in with a throwdown tip back. Lee in the lane, Lee almost loses dribble, goes up, no foul called. Paris Lee makes it. And this game got a lot of flavor early on here in the first quarter. Down low, Bjelica is causing all sorts of problems for Brose Bamberg in the low block. Well, now a sideline ball to to Mornar. Well, pulls up for a Hail Mary 3 from downtown. He nails it. What a three-pointer. I mean, that was from no man's land. Derek Needham just sinks a triple. Down to Murray. Murray kicks out. Paris Lee, another 3, but oh, baby, it is on fire right now. Both these two teams just going back and forth. Really lighting it up. Paris Lee, Needham down the other. What do we got next? Lee now moves to 8 points. Bjelica looking for a handoff. Needham comes off the screen now, looking for Begic, but gets out to Bjelica. Bjelica down low, what a pass. Oh, he's got to go up with it. Well, he went up to dunk it and he forgot the basketball. And now Brose Bamberg can push in transition. Down low, Murray under the basket. Backs down against Begic. Murray down the middle. Murray goes up, doesn't get the and one. He's going to go to the free throw line for a 3rd trip here in the first quarter. Well, I've been so impressed so far tonight with Sam Murray really asserting himself in the low block. Every time he gets it, he wants to do the old traditional big man style of attack, just back down, cause a foul. And that's why he's got to the free throw line 3 times tonight. Seb Mornar, as we mentioned, Egyptian national last season playing for Pinar Kashiaka, as he just missed the second free throw. Down low to Begic. Bielitsa very aggressive. Kicks out. Well, the three is up. The three is no good. And now Brose Bamberg can push the transition. He's got a wide open Murray. Murray just going down the trailer. Didn't get the basketball. Lee comes off one screen. Lee down to Murray. Murray goes up. Doesn't get the layup. And now they can push the transition. In the lane now. Couldn't get anything out of the fast break. We have to pull this one out. The isolation, step back, crossover, well, turns it over, and now Murray transitions a 5-on-2 situation. Back to Murray. Murray goes up, finishes the layup. Well, the big man did so well to get out on the break, and right now it's all about Seb Murray. The World Bulls have been quite happy so far with how well they've started the game. The big man now backs down, almost lost the ball, but bit of contact, goes up off the backboard. Murray with a rebound, and now Brose Bamberg can push. Lee transition, but they throw it away. Well, Taylor wanted the three-pointer, didn't get it. Here's Seb Murray, just simple fast break basketball. That's what you gotta love about a big man who can just finish in transition. In the lane, doesn't get the and one, but he'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Pulls an aggressive move by Derek Needham. Needham just taking it, as you can see, taking on Paris Lee. And yeah, that's what you got to do. That's exactly what Brose Bamberg did against Lukovic. You got him in foul trouble, and now Needham's done the same against Paris Lee, got him into foul trouble. This is going to force him to the bench. Makes the first free throw. Derek Needham has been a very key addition to this team this season so far. He's originally from Dalton, Illinois, played his university basketball at Fairfield, and he's played quite a few big teams so far in Europe. He's played in Lithuania, Ukraine, France, as well as Italy, and this is now his second stint with Mornar. 16 apiece here with just over 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Looks to take it down the middle, looking for a dish off, and again, didn't take it, took a deflection. Now there's 2.7 on the shot clock, so Bamberg gonna have to do well to get open, get a shot off. We'll try to get it inbound, and it's a turnover. Will be Mornar ball. Brose Bamberg tried to put on a bit of full court pressure, but looks to be man-to-man. It's a foul under the basket. The foul looks like it's on number 43. That is Christian Sengelfelder. He's only just got in the game. He's picked up a second person. He'll have to go to the bench. He's got arms all over Bielitsa. Off one screen now, takes it, kicks out. They got a wide open shot. They get the three off the three in the corner by Needham. In and out, doesn't get it. Now Bamberg can push in transition. Comes off the screen now, looking for the pop. Pump fakes in the lane, spins around, goes up and off the backboard, can't get it. takes off another handoff to kick it out. They try another three-pointer. Three is up, way off the mark. Again, unable to secure the offensive rebound. Now Bamberg can push in transition. Carrera, featured for the Venezuelan national team, has just checked into the game for Brose Bamberg. A very impressive performance in their loss against Argentina. We've seen him go threes under the basket. Got to go up with it. Strong move by Elias Harris. Well, Elias Harris just going to work underneath the basket. That's what they need to really force the issue inside early on here against Mornar. Well, Mornar now can go 2 for 1 in this possession if they get a good shot off. Need to put under a lot of pressure. Takes in with his left, tries to go all the way off the backboard, doesn't get it. Now Bamberg can push a transition. Pulls up uncontested, 15-foot shot, doesn't get it. Needham secures the rebound. Now 7 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Either way, Brose Bamberg could get the last shot of the quarter. They almost turn it over. 10 on the shot clock now for Needham. Down low, Bielitsa's got to go up and a bit of contact, gets fouled. Well, smart move to get the last shot there at the end of the shot clock. Bielitsa will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Last season, Milko Bielitsa was playing in Japan at Alvac Tokyo. He played in Spain the season before that. He's played in Spain, Turkey, as well as Lithuania. Had a brief stint in Germany before that. He was actually born in Belgrade, Serbia, but he's a Montenegrin through family. He has a sister that plays basketball and another one that plays volleyball as he makes the second free throw, ties this game up. We got to get it off. Carrera in the corner. Michael Carrera can't get it. The Venezuelan international just short on the three-pointer. At the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, Brose Bamberg tie this game up with KK Mornar here at home. Game day 4 of the Basketball Champions League. We'll just show you a few stats and a few highlights, but don't go anywhere because we'll be set for the second quarter in just a few moments. So far, both teams 50% from within the rainbow, and Mornar 1 for 6 from the perimeter. Teams also getting to the free throw line for 6 attempts. It's the perimeter shooting right now that's keeping Brose Bamberg in it. Possibly could win them the game.
Du weißt Bescheid, Korbleger aufs Fahrrad bei den 2 hübschen Damen. Und wenn du von außen triffst, dann staubst du und bekommst natürlich leicht ein E-Bike-Wert von bis zu 4.000 €. 15 Sekunden Zeit für dich. 3, 2, 1, ungefeuert den Markus an. Auf geht's. So, 11 Sekunden. Markus, du hast 7 Sekunden Zeit. 5. Du musstest rein. Markus, du warst auf der Linie gestanden, aber trotzdem. Und wie gesagt, Stego überreicht dir gerne diesen Punkt mir Adventskalender. Vorsicht, der ist sehr schwer. So, Dankeschön. Und wenn ihr auch dabei sein möchtet, einfach über Brose Bamberg. So, das habt ihr jetzt zweite Viertel ausgeklickt, der Spielstand. 18 steht auf unser Team. Am 3. Spieltag der Basketball Champions League dieser Gruppe C. Mornar gegen Mornar. Jetzt gilt es, sich einen kleinen Vorsprung zu arbeiten. Jetzt hier diese zweite Viertel. Bevor wir die erste Viertel abschließen. Und stehen auf unsere Jungs an, gemeinsam da aus Süden und Westen. Auf geht's.
Tries to split the defense now, takes the 15-foot jump shot. Nails that one from downtown, but that was a good look here. The early stage of the second quarter. Taylor now gets his first 2 points of the game. Pulls up for another three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Again, it's a good look. He's just got to make it. Four of us to get the three-point from the corner. Three is up and it's tucked away. Oh, it's great ball mode as Trey McLean just sinks it from downtown. Well, McLean with the tray ball. And not a lot of movement off the ball. Again, it's a lot of isolation. You need other players to just get things going. We have to shoot the 3 points. A blocking foul called. Really, Marcota's got to shoot the three-point. He had a good look after he made the pick and pop, but he's got to take that right there. He's lucky he didn't get called for an offensive foul. It's a handoff now in the lane, looking for a kick out. They get the kick out. They got to make the three-point. Three is up, and it's no good again. Carrera with a rebound. Well, Mornar getting good looks. He's just not taking them at the moment. Pulls up again for mid-range. Doesn't get it. Carrera tries to secure the rebound. Gets fouled. Foul is on Xavier Walla. Walla's just holding back Carrera under the basket. As we said with Michael Carrera, after that Saratov a couple of seasons in the Basketball Champions League. Featured for the Venezuelan national team. Had a good season defeating China in the first round as McLean tries another three-point. Nails it! Well, Trey is sinking the tray balls right now. Because right now, KK Manaba have to call timeout. Trey McLean now coming in, hitting back-to-back triples for the Bamberg side. Sofani didn't step up. Now Manaba have to respond to this play here as they find themselves trailing by 8, the biggest deficit of the game. When you're trying to get your first victory, they try another three-pointer, and the three-point struggle still continue. Only 1 for 9 from the perimeter so far tonight. It just isn't good enough here. The Champions League goes in the lane uncontested, doesn't get it. Yalitza secures a rebound. It's a swipe to the face. Down the middle, takes it all the way, doesn't get the foul. Yalitza tries to get the offensive rebound, but Bamberg secure it. Well, he made a couple of threes, tries another one, and he's on fire right now. As it's all Brose Bamberg from the perimeter. They are nailing it from downtown. And these home fans, they absolutely love it. Saylor hits his first three-pointer of the game, and I did say they got to still, well, transition. What do we have? Easy throwdown. Well, it's a 13-point lead to Brose Bamberg. They're taking control of this game. And now have to respond. That was Oba Sohan. Still in transition and threw it down in transition. The love pass. This time he does take the three-point. They still can't get it. And a foul has been called. Foul is on number 13. That is Brandis Riley-Ross. Just checked into the game for the last 3 minutes, but picks up his first personal of the game. Tuck away there, you can see by Oba Sohan. Carrera now heavily guarded. Carrera's an interesting player because a lot of times you see him play power forward, takes in the lane, he missed the layup, but he's a very undersized power forward, but what he makes up is his length and his wingspan and his athleticism that is just unbelievable. Well, gets away with a couple of steps and he takes a three-pointer, but I was pretty sure he picked up his dribble, but nonetheless puts it away. That is Nemanja Ranier. Ranier just comes to the game and it's a jump shot. We got a foul under the basket. Foul on Bielitsa. Foul against Harris. Vukovic now checks back into the game after picking up 2 personal fouls in the early minutes of the first half, but again, they're going to need him to play big here. Will they try another three-pointer? This time they miss it. Carrera, that's what he does on the basket. Easily puts it back. Well, Trey McLean went in for the second opportunity, but it was started by Michael Carrera, the Venezuelan international. Now looking for a handoff. They pull up for another three-pointer. Three is up. The three is good. But does so well to get his three off the dribble. No foul call, but they turn it over. Randy in transition. Pulls up for another three-point, and again, was that the smartest decision? It was a 3-on-1, wasted fast break opportunity. Well, a situation like that, I mean, you want to get back in the game, but you got to take what comes best, and 3-on-1 in transition, you got to get going to the basket. To the basket, Carrera underneath, again, it's a beautiful pass. They're playing a zone defense, and again, Breton Oba Sohan, just a wide open look, and again, they've got to be more aggressive. Brose Bamberg lead this one by 11 points here in the second quarter with under 5 minutes to go. It's a handoff. We're in the shot clock. Got to get going to the basket. Goes in with a little jump shot hook, and again, went in like Magic Johnson. That is a beautiful shot by Derek Needham. Needham now moves up to 8 points. He's got 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Nine-point lead to Brose Bamberg. Kick it out. Carrera tries a three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Rebound by Manaba. Now Needham just get this into a half-court 4. Visiting side. Tries a lob. The lob is up. Vukovic connects with it. Well, he doesn't dunk it, but he cuts it down to a 7-point game. And all of a sudden, it's timeout to Brose Bamberg. Brose Bamberg off the back of a 2-8 run against Manaba. And again, they've got to settle things down. They don't want to make costly turnovers. And we'll just allow the team from Montenegro to get back into this game. Paris League top scorers only come back into the game, but Taylor has 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Aiming for a triple-double in this game if he keeps at this rate. Look at this wide open pass, man. Too easy for Carrera. Can't afford to play a zone defense. A team like Brose Bamberg. Makota sick of the triple. Paris Lee now checks back into the game. He's going to try and run the shows now for Brose Bamberg. Foul under the basket. It's the 4th team foul from Mornar, so it will be sideline ball to Brose Bamberg. I'm sure what Coach Roll Moore's want is to get out on the breaking and get some more open looks in the perimeter and just try and not allow Mornar to get into the half-court set defense. Wide open look in the corner. 3 is up. The 3 is no good. Ball this time it is. Well, he fooled me on that one, but what a shot. Gets him back up by 10 points. McLean is now 3 for 3 from the perimeter. Set. Trey McLean. The shot clock now. He's got to get a shot up. Pulls up for a Hail Mary 3 and doesn't get it. Carrera secures the rebound. Download to Sen Murray. Murray got it by Lukovic. Now this is what got Lukovic in foul trouble. Carrera under the basket. Carrera finishes it. What a play by Michael Carrera. He has 4 rebounds and 4 points. Still on his way to a double-double again tonight. Sideline ball now to Mornar as they trail this one by 12 points with 2:50 to go here in the first half. We'll need him now with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Comes off one screen, tries a lob to Lukovic. Lukovic catches it, gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Lukovic did so well to set the screen, roll very quickly. Had 2 players on him. Murray and the help side defense. I mean, look, does so well between 2 players. Unlucky not to get the and one. Well, Lukovic, the only Serbian player on this lineup on the inaugural season, played for Partizan in the Basketball Champions League. So has a bit of experience in this competition. His father, Ljuboslav, also a former professional basketball player, now current coach, and his younger brother Marko plays. For that matter as well, his sister Branka, also a professional basketball player. So I'm sure Lukovic knows all about the game of basketball coming from such a family. Pick and pop now, takes another 3-pointer, doesn't get it. Brose Bamberg balls, they turn it over, and again, it's a turnover. Jacob Pullen, he's got to secure the ball, he just dribbled it out of bounds. Looked like Brose Bamberg, sorry, Mornar, a bit confused what kind of defense they were playing. I mean, to me, it was almost like they were unsure they were in a zone or man-to-man. Tries another 3-pointer. Markota nails it from downtown, and he hits his second triple. Damir Markota, 2 for 3 from the perimeter this evening. He now cuts it to a 7-point deficit. He comes off one screen. It's a pick and pop. Down the middle, no help side defense with the layup. Gets it to go. What a strong move by Trey McLean. That is only his second field goal from within the Rainbows. He now moves up to 13 points. He's 5 for 6 from the field tonight. 3 of those being 3 for 3 from the perimeter. him off one screen, tries to bump, puts up a little floater, doesn't get it in and out. Can't secure the rebounds. McClain picks it up. They turn it over again. As Pullen comes up with a loose ball. Pullen somehow keeps his dribble alive all the way. Somehow, some way, Jacob Pullen goes coast to coast and just gives it a finger roll. Well, nobody stopped him going up the court again. Transition defense, you got to get back, but then you got to stop the ball. Tries a Eurostep, gets rejected. Lukovic, they turn it over again. Now it's a 3-on-1. Pullen, transition, Pullen all the way. That man, Jacob Pullen, showing a bit of Showtime basketball from Mornar as Brose Bamberg have to call timeout. Jacob Pullen just doing what his coach wants him to do, getting out on the fast break. But again, nobody stops him here, in and out. Look at the ball control off the glass. Jacob Pullen taking this game over. It's now timeout to Brose Bamberg.
Side twist. If we can bring it inside, okay? If not, we go all the way into the stagger, and we spread the floor, and we go into the ball screen, okay? Okay? More side twist, okay? Okay? Hey, we have one foul to give! One foul! Defense of 3, 1, 2, 3. Aus Ulrich das Sieg von Anton Tabelle.
Well, it will be Brose Bamberg ball now with under 30 seconds to go here in the first half as Paris Lee is going to try and get things going now. Yeah, for the home side, who has been leading this game by as many as 13 points. Inde was wide open under the basket. They get the ball to him a bit too late. Tries to back down. It's a silly foul because now he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Mornar have to be more disciplined on defense if they're going to come back into this game, but it's a careless foul to give away, to say the least. It's on Savage. It's on Savage, sorry. Now we got a timeout to Mornar. Pullen now leading the scoring for Mornar. As you can see, back-to-back transition plays, just giving his team a little bit of life, getting them back in this. Leading the rebounding, funny enough. Just that backcourt player. Players really have to step in and step up in this one now. Linde, German Cup winner in 2017 with Brose Bamberg. Originally from Hamburg, Germany, having played for the Hamburg Towers back in the 2015-16 season here in the Bundesliga. Yet to make his debut at the senior level national team, but he makes the second free throw. 7-point ball game. Now Mornar will have the last shot of the first half. Needham with the ball in his hands. Got to get something going. Gives up the pull and tough pass. He's got to shoot it. Forces one up, and it's no good to get Mornar poorly executed into the first half. They trail this one by 7. Brose Bamberg leading at 44-37. Game day 4 of the Basketball Champions League. A lot to think about for Coach Mornar. Again, he's got to make sure that when his team builds a lead, that they don't just let it go so quickly. His turnovers that cost him to allow Mornar to kind of get back into this game. Bamberg 10 for 18 from within the rainbow, while Mornar 9 for 16, but Mornar 4 for 15 from the perimeter. Brose Bamberg 6 for 13. And the home side leading the assists and out rebounding the visitors 22-12. Right now, it's just not good enough. Bullard leading the scoring along with Needham. While Trey McLean 3 for 3 from the perimeter tonight. His top scorer 13 points. Well, ladies and gentlemen, go get a drink, go get something to eat. Don't go anywhere too long, because we'll be back for the second half of this game day 4 of the Basketball Champions League.
got up ahead of Steve McKissick. Attack in the ring, goes up high! Shaquille McKissick with a high flying finish.
Sam Douglas now inbounds the ball to baseline. Gets the Hatcher. Hatcher spins around. Well, he's got to make that shot. William Hatcher, are you serious? This guy, veteran, is putting on a show. I mean, he looks like a globetrotter right now.
Double dribble to be called. It isn't. Young gets a little slip, throws it up, and then the finish. Shot clock running down, and it's good for two. There's jump shot. Now it is. Send Brose.
Brose, big time slam straight through the middle. Unbelievable! Look at this.
Offensive rebound. Of course, Deacus has been good, but he turns it over. Ball kept alive. Marty goes down the floor and gets to the end of the runway and takes off and throws it down for two. Kelvin Martin gets off the 2 feet, does a little windmill action and throws it down.
Header bender. Almeida in the lane. Almeida for the win. Doesn't get it, but the tip back is in. And now, remember, they win the game with Hankins here in overtime. I can't believe it. That's a little move. I mean, he stares it down. You remember the name. It is Abdullah. Look at the elevation, and he stares it down on the floor. You remember Abdullah.
And what a tough catch by Martin. Then he puts it up. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! He's made it. Was it Stone in the end? Unbelievable. These guys refuse to lose tonight.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half of this Game Day 4 fixture between our host, Brose Bamberg, and the visitors from Montenegro, Manaba. Well, it has been a very contested fixture, to say the least. Both these two teams really going for it. It really is going to be only one winner tonight, and as it stands, Bamberg in the lead of this one. Just wonder as well, look at the tempo, how well Mornar can discipline themselves. For me, it's going to be defense for them. If they can really contain themselves, of course, Bamberg in some tough shots, they might give themselves with an opportunity to come out with this one. It's going to be how well they defend, decide how well they come out with the result tonight. Got to be thinking, what does he have to do to get his team up for this one and really motivated well? But things are going to have to keep shooting well from the perimeter, that's for sure. It's proven to already be a very, very tough game for them, but they can just secure the rebounds a little bit better and just assert themselves well, then we could see them come out with a very, very crucial victory, which they're in dire need of. Brose Bamberg again, he was doing such a good job of really forcing the issue inside with Aset Murray, who was able to dominate in the early stage against Lukovic, drawed him into 2 early fouls. Gonna have to really make sure they don't have any costly turnovers that allow Mornar back into this game. Mornar's had a very good season last year. Brose Bamberg taking him to the Final Four, and again, just finding out how tough life can be here in the Basketball Champions League as they started off with 2 very, very big defeats. They're gonna have to change this one around. Last season was with the Giants Antwerp, taking them to the Final Four. Excuse me, as I said before, he actually has experience taking the team to the Final Four and up against a rival team that was unable as well to get to that final. Mornar will get the first possession of the second half. They trail this one by 7 points. Gone with the exact same starting lineup they had in the first half with Sevic, Lukovic, as well as Bielica. He's up for an early 3. The 3 is up. The 3 is tucked away. Oh, Needham just coming out and really setting the tone early here for Mornar. Into a 4-point ball game as Aset Murray kicks it out. Now they try to go back down to the big man. Lukovic doesn't want to pick up another foul, but Aset Murray just dominates. Oh, it is a carbon copy of how we started this game out. Murray just going to work in the low block. Another screen. What about another three? Savage had the three-point in, take it, kicks out. They try another one. The three is up. Oh, baby! 2 back-to-back threes from Needham. And when you need him, he definitely steps up. Crucial play as he now moves up to 14 points. He's 5 for 9 from the field as send Moran to the basket. And well, Lukovic was stepping off him because he didn't want to pick up a foul, but then he went in and reached. So now he picks up his 3rd personal foul. Lukovic is going to have to go to the bench again as he has 3 personals. Yeah, why is he reaching? Just play hands up and force Murray into a bad shot. Murray looking for a handoff from Paris Lee. Lee with 4 on the shot clock. Lee crosses over. Has to force up a 3. Gets around him, doesn't get it. Needham secures a rebound. Now they can push in transition. Well, Savage all the way, Savage. Miss a layup, oh my Lord. Well, would that be a game changer for Manabar's confidence? They would have been within 1 point if they made the layup. Off one screen, pick and pop now with Murray. Pulls up for another three-pointer. 3 is up, and again, no good. And now Needham. Just one in transition, probably try and slow it down. Off another screen, throws alley-oop. Oh, baby! Lukovic goes in with the alley-oop, the assist from Needham, and all of a sudden it's a 1-point ball game. Well, the pick and roll just so simple, and Lukovic doesn't even have to elevate, just needs to lift the wingspan up and rip the ring down. Too much time and space on the ball. Crosses over. Good defense. Is it an offensive foul? Charge called. Well, now Manabar have a chance to take the lead as Jacob Pullen just doing the defensive duties. That's an 8-2 run so far here in the first 2.5 minutes of the second half. Manabar coming out like a completely different ball club. He now gets a handoff with Bielitsa. Here we go, pick and roll, pulling. Well, was tripped over, but no foul called. And now Bamberg can push in transition. Linde down the middle. Pump fakes, what a move. Puts up a floater, doesn't get it. Lukovic with the offensive rebound. And now Pullen, who's been dominant in transition. Down low to Bielitsa. Savage now wants in the low block. Bit of contact, draws a foul. The foul is on the ground. It's on Wiedemann. Wiedemann again just got beat to position and had no choice but to foul him. Just a bit of a careless foul to give away, but down low, Bielitsa. And finally, Manabar take the lead off a simple inbound play. It is a 10-2 run now here in the second half. Manabar coming out on fire. Murray sets a high screen. Paris Lee comes off a screen with Murray, kicks out. Had the three-point, didn't take it. They're in the shot clock, great defense. Pulls up a wild shot, doesn't get it. And now Needham in transition. Needham tries to go himself. Needham goes up, doesn't get it. No foul called. Now Bamberg can push in transition down the other end. Oh, wide open, why not? Pull the trigger, takes a three-pointer, in and out, can't get it. Offensive, Murray gets rejected. Lukovic with a block, another block, back-to-back. And Manabar are just not letting Brose Bamberg back in it. Back-to-back blocks, Lukovic. Well, what a decision to go up with that one. Here's a three-pointer, in and out, doesn't get it. Offensive rebound. Lukovic with the first stop, and then Savage says, not in your house. It does go out of bounds. Paris Lee off one screen, Lee in the lane. Lee falls over, keeps it alive. Moran to the basket. Murray, first layup, doesn't get it. Gets a rebound, doesn't get the and one. What a scrappy passage of players. Asem Murray now will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, that's going to be key now for Brose Bamberg. Is again, when nothing's going from the perimeter in the backcourt, they got to go down to Asem Murray. He makes the second free throw, ties this game up at 47 apiece, and what a ball game it's been. Mornar coming out like a different team so far here in the second half, giving themselves a fighting chance. Wide open, takes a 3, doesn't get it. Well, after playing so much beautiful basketball, they just forced the issue, but again, it was a wide open look. Gives out to Murray, looking for a backdoor. It's a handoff. Murray wants to take on Lukovic. Got it, Murray. Sorry, Asem Murray. Unstoppable. It's just too easy. And as I said before, win it down, throw it down to the big Egyptian. Now moves up to 13 points. Top scorer for Brose Bamberg. Savage throws it down to Bielitsa. Bielitsa spins. Backs down. Bielitsa goes up, little jump hook, doesn't get it. Now Bamberg to build on the lead. Harris Lee down to, kicks it out. Here comes the pick and roll. Murray down low, the big man all the way. And Murray is taking this game back over as he moves up to 15 points. Well, Asem Murray is just a big difference. The MVP so far for Bamberg. Him with the jump shot. Savage bumps in the lane. Savage spins, goes up, draws another foul. Again, such an aggressive small forward, taking it in the lane and just posting up. It's just so aggressive down the middle. And again, Taylor's got no choice but to foul him. I mean, pick which foul you like. Taylor's fouled him a few times. Originally from Yellow Polya of Montenegro. Started his career with KK Bosna in the Bosnian Basketball League in Sarajevo. She played for Soloniki, Ole, and many Bayreuth also teams we have featured in the Basketball Champions League after a season being in Macedonia. Makes the second free throw, cuts into a 2-point ball game. Down low to Murray now. Murray spins baseline. Murray again, just too strong and aggressive. Murray, well, this time gets blocked. The question is, who did it go out on? Here's the move by Murray. Murray just so strong. Backs down who he wants. Shot. To me, that's Brose Bamberg ball. Looks like the ball momentum's been pushed in the back, so. Well, they changed the call, so Mornar will get it. Oh, tough decision by the officials. Need him now. Here comes a double team. Breaks the double team. Savage tries to spin out, almost turned it over. Jump on, it will be Brose Bamberg ball. Great defense by Taylor coming out to take a charge as Savage lost control and had to spin out, and that's where the turnover was caused. There you can see Taylor, great defensive help. Savage wasn't in control in the jump ball situation. Taylor in the lane, has to kick out to Alinde. Taylor wide open, takes a 3-pointer, nails it! Puts him up by 5 points. Big 3-pointer by Taylor. 5-point lead now restored for Bamberg. Now got it by Murray, pulls up, got to make the 3-pointer. Oh, he sinks a third one.
He is 3 for 4 from the perimeter here in the third quarter. It's Jacob Pullen, Pullen hits his first three-pointer. Jacob Pullen hitting a big primetime three-pointer. End-to-end stuff between these two teams. They're looking for Sam Murray in the low block. Here comes the screen on the ball. Kick it out, Alinde for three. Alinde in and out, doesn't get it. Well, he can't secure the rebound. Paris Lee for three. Paris Lee nailing it from downtown. Puts it back up by 5 points, and it is a shootout right now between these two teams. Needham tries to dribble in and out, kicks out Savage. Can he make the three-pointer? Yes, he can! My word! Somebody call the All-Star game. We got three-point shooters all over the court. Savage hits his first triple of the game, cuts it back down to a two-point ball game. Alinde off one screen, pulls up in the mid-range, sinks the mid-range jump shot for both teams. Sorry, it's Taylor. Just take anything they like right now. Taylor moves up to 10 points. He's 4 for 8 from the field. Looking for a hand up with Savage. Savage looks like he wants to cross over. Bit of contact. Puts up a jump. Tough shot. Doesn't get it. Now Paris Lee cuts the sideline in transition. Down low to Murray. This is where they've been so dangerous. Murray backs down. Murray in the lane. Murray puts up a little jump hook. Kenny gets it to drop. Well, he's leading the scoring so far this evening with 17 points. The big man from Giza, Egypt, just dominates 6 for 12 from the field. Pullen pulls up for El Mary three. Doesn't get this one. Foul under the basket. Now the home crowd won an unsportsmanlike. Looks like it's going to be a regular foul. 13 foul now from Manaba. Get the ball in the corner, takes in the lane. They don't turn it over, they keep it alive. Bamberg now in the lane, off the backboard, doesn't get it. They secure the rebound. Jacob Pullen. Now, Manaba could go 2 for 1 with this possession. Capitalize and play good defense down the other end. Pulls up for another three. Needham can't get it. Brose Bamberg secure the rebound. Brose Bamberg dominated the rebounds, 35 to 17. It was wide open, didn't take it, but gives it in the corner for three. Get the offensive rebound, gets rejected. Tries under the basket, they almost turn it over. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Brose Bamberg ball, baseline. Well, here's the rebound, and here's the rejection. Bielitsa said, get out of here. Bielitsa got knocked to the ground. Now Michael Carrera checks into the game for Brose Bamberg. As well as Makoto, who's had 2 3-pointers tonight for Manaba. Down to Carrera. Well, Carrera 1-on-1 should win this. Carrera goes up, uses the athleticism, doesn't get it. They secure the rebound now. Manaba get the last shot of the first quarter. Sorry, of the third quarter. Needham heavily guided by Paris Lee. Paris Lee almost stilled it. Needham splits the defense. The foul is on the ground now. It's a good foul because it's only the 4th team foul. So sideline ball to Manaba. Only 1.6 seconds left. Got enough time to get a dribble up, but 1.6. Got to get a quick shot up. Pulls up, Jacob Pullen. End of the third quarter. Pullen nails his second tray ball. What a three-pointer. Cuts it down to a 3-point ball game. It is unbelievable stuff we've seen here in the third quarter from both these two teams. What a game here. Game day 4 of the Basketball Champions League. I think what the officials are going to see is, did he get the shot off in time?
Well, one dribble, pulled up. Oh, he definitely got that off. We'll end the third quarter. Mornar battle back. Three is good. We'll just show you a few stats and a few highlights as we go into the last quarter of play. Brose Bamberg just being tested here on their home court. But you see Bamberg now 48% from the field, 15 for 31, while Mornar also 11 for 22, but the visitors 9 for 23 from the perimeter. Both teams each have free throws apiece.
Also schauen wir noch ein bisschen weiter. Hallo, Dankeschön. Auch für euch gibt es einen Tankstellengutschein und einen Geld immer noch. Die sind noch frisch zusammen und noch gar nicht anscheinend. Also wir schauen noch ein bisschen nach links. So, da, also da ist noch ein Geld. Dicker Kuss für euch. Dankeschön. Unsere Kiste mit 6-strongbar.de und heute gibt es für jedes Pärchen einen Tankstellengutschein. Dankeschön für euch. So, wir mussten das aber so ein bisschen auffokussieren. Viertes Viertel. Ja, die wird so begehen, wenn es aufsteht, los, 3 Punkte vor. Und los geht's, die Wollis ersten Champions League. Heimsieg gegen das Mornar, gegen das Mornar. Das ist jetzt für die Gäste aus Montenegro.
Now we get set for the final quarter of play as Mornar made a bit of a comeback there in the third quarter. Well, made it fall over. Well, turn it over now. Bamberg in transition with Paris Lee. Lee throws the alley. Oh, my Lord! Connects with it. Taylor got the lob. Paris Lee threw it up, and it was a throwdown. What a way to start the fourth quarter. Well, as soon as he threw that ball up, you know there was going to be one end product, and that was the alley-oop. Paris Lee, what vision to spot Taylor in transition. Need him off one screen. Pulls up from 10 feet, doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound, tries a little floater, doesn't get it. Elias Harris with the block. Now Bamberg can push. Down low to Michael Carrera. Carrera steps back, pulls up for a little jump shot, sinks it. Puts him up by 7 points. We got a timeout.
Die Brose Bamberg Dancers, präsentiert vom Autoschutz Volkswagenzentrum am Berliner Ring und ihrer Familienbäckerei Fuchs.
Let's go. Phones up. Next spot. Gledajte ovo. Ako nema ovdje, uručenje, sa još jedno uručenje. Papi, gledaj sfer ovdje, gledaj ovaj sfer. Ajde, Zimuno.
Und wir haben uns bei 5.214 Zuschauern die Zuschauerzahl wie gewohnt präsentiert vom Event-Team.
Well, Lukovic now fouls out of the game, picks up his 5th personal. Elias Harris, again, tough play. Makes the and one, puts it back up by 7 points. 4:35 to go here in the 4th quarter. Well, this needs to be a big response now. Needham in the lane. Well, they turn it over. Well, it was the right play, but again, they just couldn't get it to the big man. Bielitsa had a wide open look. Just went between his legs. This now is going to be a big possession. Brose Bamberg. Elias Harris throws it down low to goes in, bit of contact, gets his own rebound, can't get it. Can't secure the offensive rebound. And now Mornar can push in transition. Needham time and space, puts up a little floater, gets it to drop. Well, he now moves up, Jacob Pullen. He now moves up too. Pullen's in a duo in the backcourt with Needham. Here comes the screen now, takes in the lane, looking for the lob pass. So they get a hand to it. Can they secure it? They can't. One on the shot clock. Harris has got to force it up. Can't get it. Another offensive rebound. Again, and again they follow up. And it's been the same story all night for Mornar. They just don't box out. 7-point lead to Brose Bamberg. Timeout now to the visitors. Mornar, you think they just do enough to get back in the game? It's the defense and the rebound and the coaching staff. Looking at the officials and wanting pushes in the back, but I got to tell you, Brose Bamberg just hustling for everything right now. Well, Lukovic, the only player that's fouled out by Riley Ross, has 3 along with Vujocevic, but he's not on the court right now, so foul trouble not looking too bad for Mornar. It's only 7 points with 3.5 to go in the 4th quarter. This game is definitely doable to come back. They made this comeback at the beginning of the 2nd half. Anything is possible here in the Basketball Champions League. There was the shot by Harris, and again, Mornar don't box out. And he's wide open again. Another missed attempt and another offensive rebound. Watch Needham here, just coming off the screen, pulling up for the tray ball. Needham now off one screen, almost turned it over. Shot clock left. Comes off one more screen. Pick and pop. Bielitsa pulls up for a 3-pointer. Big time shot by Bielitsa. Cuts it to a 4-point game. Well, the pick and pop worked beautifully. And again, he wasn't even looking to shoot the ball. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Mornar trail by 4. Brose Bamberg. Can they pick up the 2nd victory? Can Mornar pick up their 1st victory? in the lane. Paris Lee kicks out to Elias Harris. Harris pulls up from 15, nails it, puts it back up by 6. Well, Harris comes very big here in the fourth quarter. Does so well. He's now for 7 points, 3 for 7 from the field. Needham, bit of contact, goes up, and Needham just taking this game over, giving Mornar life, keeping them in it. He's now got 19 points, 7 for 13 from the field for the small guard. So they pull up for another jump shot in the mid-range. That's got to be a push in the back. This time they called it on Elias Harris, no doubt. Bielitsa did a great job making the contact. Bielitsa was very intelligent there because that's what Mornar's been arguing. You see here, he does so well to seal off Elias Harris. Well, actually, Bielitsa makes a little bit more of it than he needed to, but right now, Brose Bamberg pulled timeout. They lead this one by 4 with just over 2.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Well, Harris, the only player in foul trouble for Bamberg before, while Trey McLean has 3, but Matt, not too much foul trouble for them to worry about.
Don't make an extra rotation. If you not go here, then go here first. You gotta go immediately into him. Run him off that shot, okay? Offensively, let's twist, okay? 1, 2, 3.
It was the pick and pop field. It's a fake the pass. Really came up big with a huge 3-ball. That was the shot by Elias Harris, just off the mid-range. There is the German national coach who led Germany to a comfortable qualification in the FIBA World Cup and then did very well as they played in Shenzhen in their group. He makes the first free throw. These are big free throws for Bielitsa. Can cut it to a 2-point ball game. Well, missed the second one. Will that free throw come back to haunt them? Well, Harris now got it by Bielitsa. Can Harris take over? Backs down. Harris spins, goes up, and it's just too easy. No help side defense from Mornar. And that's a problem. Post defense very weak by the team from Montenegro. Need him now. Well, turns it over. He jumped in the air, and you never jump a pass. Down low to Harris. Well, Marcota's got to step out and help. Harris in the lane. Oh, baby! Fades away in the key. I mean, this guy's playing like Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. Off the dribble in the paint. He now moves up to 11. Needham now kicks out. Well, Bielitsa's got to shoot that. Needham, bit of contact, goes in, no foul called. They secure the rebound with just over a minute to go here. Bamberg gonna get the second victory. Mornar gonna remain winless here. It's been 17-13 here in the fourth quarter. Harris going to work, draws a foul. He'll go to the free throw lines. Bielitsa picks up the foul. Slight little push from Bielitsa, but it's definitely the right call. That's his third personal foul of the game. He makes the first free throw. Doesn't get the second one. Is that going to come back and haunt them? We'll find out. It's a big
big possession. You got to get something going here. Pullen pulls up big three-pointer, nails it. Well, it's a 5-point ball game. This game is not over. What a three-pointer. I mean, that is just a huge tray ball. They got to get a stop here. Can't afford to foul. There goes the double team now. Paris Lee on the ball. There's no need to rush if you're Bamberg. Lee under the basket. Well, gets a layup. Well, what a play. And Mornar have to call timeout as it's now a 7-point lead to Brose Bamberg with 21 seconds to go here in game day 4 of the Basketball Champions League. Well, 20-16 so far here in the fourth quarter. Brose Bamberg have done so well to dug deep and really trying to assert themselves here in the fourth quarter. It's a little bit of a scare getting to the third quarter. Mornar have to get a quick basket here. It's 21 seconds left. They can't mess around. It looks like he's going to dribble this one out, actually. Oh, and in the lane, dish it off under the basket. They get the layup. We've got another timeout now with 3.5. There's Bamberg to be on to their second victory here in the regular season of the Basketball Champions League. Well, Seb Murray has been the top scorer for Brose Bamberg with 17 points, while Trey McLean has 15, and Taylor chipping in with 12. It's been a collective effort, but a lot for this team to really think about going into the next games because a lot of turnovers and costly errors. There's been a lot of changes since last season, but they want to get back to the Final Four, then they've got to make sure continue the excellence they had from last season. There's the dish off to Makota. Got the layup. 3.5 now, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for joining us here in the city of Bamberg. At the end of this one, it is our host, Brose Bamberg, 81, and KK Mornar, 76. Game day 4 of the Basketball Champions League. The victory now goes to the home side. They pick up their second victory, while Mornar remain winless. Well, it was a Group C fixture. Coach Robles, the Belgian international, who led telling the Giants answer to the Final Four last year. We'll be hoping to get Bamberg back to there, but it's been a rough start so far for the German side. The Egyptian international, Seb Murray, led the scoring with 17 for the hosts. Well, it was all about Needham, top scoring American for Mornar. Coach Papchevich now needs to realize what changes does he need to make. What does he need to do differently for Mornar to get their first victory here in this very competitive Group C of the Basketball Champions League. Well,
ladies and gentlemen. It was just that kind of night. It was hectic to begin with. Both teams really kind of struggled to cement themselves in the early stages. This is the host who pulled through. They shot 49% from within the rainbow, 38% from the perimeter. Mornar with 12 and 29 from three-point land, but the rebounding says it all. Mornar just out-rebounded by 17, as well as having 4 less assists and 2 less steals. 7 or 8 top scored. Pullum and Needham chipped in with 19 each. Bielitsa finished with a strong 12 points. It was a tough night as Lukovic fouled out of the game. And they also picked up a technical foul. Brose Bamberg actually missed all 3 free throws at that point, which they thought it was going to be a Nick Anderson moment for the German side, but they pulled through and they've won by 5 points here at home. The team from Montenegro. That kind of evening tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it was a hell of an atmosphere. As you can see, both teams really went for it. It was a great basketball to watch, end-to-end stuff. Brose Bamberg picked up their second and much-needed victory. Wow, Mornar, again, they've got to go back to the drawing board and think of new options and what they have to go to. We will see going into next week these two teams fare out, and it doesn't really get any easier for either of these two teams if you think about it. I mean, Brose Bamberg have got to go on the road next week for VF Riga. VF Riga will be looking for their second victory now that Bamberg has picked up their second. Yeah, they've got to maintain this momentum going forward. Make sure that they insert themselves and really go top of the table as much as possible. It's the top 4 that will qualify. For Mornar, they'll be on the Eastern Bloc again here in the Basketball Champions League for game day 5. And they go and take on Nürnberg away in Prague. Well, it was a tightly contested fixture here. You see, both teams actually shot the ball very well from the perimeter. Had some good open looks, got very open. It was the rebounds for me that did it. Just the desire for Brose Bamberg to control the boards and to really say that this is our house and we want to get back to where we were last season. Needs to realize as well that if you're going to play week in, week out, get to the Final Four, there can't be any slip-ups. You've got to make sure you bring it every night, perform to your best. Yeah, they've got to make sure that they treat every opponent the same, and Mornar might be winless, but came back in the third quarter led by Pullum and Needham. Just took this game over from the perimeter to the backcourt. There was the foul that fouled Lukovic out of the game, and the technical that was picked right up afterwards. And too many offensive rebounds just given away. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you for joining us here for Game Day 4 Basketball Champions League. Remember, it's the 4th season of this competition, brought to you by FIBA. Will Ike win their second title this year? Will Peristad Tenerife win their second? We will find out as the weeks progress on. Week in, week out, it is the best competition here in Europe. Hottest basketball players, a lot of them featured for their national teams. Recently played at the FIBA World Cup in China. And some sparky sprite Americans as well. There you can see that was the final basket that won the game. That is as it stands, ladies and gentlemen. Standings at the end of this one. You can see Brose Bamberg now 2-2, just outside the top 4 behind Peristeri Windmasters. While Nizhny Novgorod remain top. We'll find out with the Peristad Tenerife and Basketball Nürnberg. We thank you for joining us here live in the Brose Arena in the city of Bamberg. We'll see you next week for Game Day 5. But for now, it is good night from FIBA.
Number 17, Noye Wilson. Number 41, Amanda Bagish. Number 51. Die Zuschauer. Die Bühne darf jetzt auf. Und die Gegner Spieltag der Basketball Champions League. Der Champions League. Auf welchen Weg siehst du das Team? Ich glaube, so ist es langsam. Ja, 2 points, take it.
Defense one. They scored. Okay, another one with the right hand, the hook, I take it. Okay, but some shots are too easy. The last one, last lift. We go one time. We go one side to start to get you in the game with some movement, one side with some movement. And then we go time down. Immediately against Lukovic, okay? Spread the floor, back the help, if they help, if they come up to take it out. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Defense. Let's go, guys. You said first a flex kick for Cam. Okay? What about it? The ball is here. Okay? Go. This is the look. I want to bring it here.